friends, welcome back to my garden. Ellie here. Today we are finally taking out this Laurel Bay leaf tree that it kind of started on its own. I have another bay leaf tree that also is one that we never planted and kind of grew up on its own, and then it had a baby over here. So I want to use this space for other plants, and I've been wanting to remove it for a long time, so I convinced my husband to finally get it out. One thing to note is that not all laurel trees are edible, so you want to make sure that the tree that you have, if you plan to harvest the leaves, that it is the edible one, the edible type. So we did a lot of research when we moved into this house as far as to make sure that this tree was a Laurel Bay leaf tree. And once we kind of found that, okay, it is edible, we have been harvesting the leaves. My husband likes to use it in cooking, and it's very easy. You just take some leaves, let them dry, and that's it. You can put them in your food. So again, you want to make sure that it is an edible variety. Not all laurels are. And to do a little bit of research, the one that we have decided to leave here. It is quite big. It does help to block our neighbors' view, and they have kind of like a shed in the backyard, so it does help to block that a little bit. It is a beautiful tree, but the one thing I don't like is that it seeds, and it drops a bunch of these seeds all over the yard, and it spreads and it starts to grow new laurel trees. So trying to keep that contained is a little bit of work and not one of my favorite things. So just because it's so many and can't really keep up with it sometimes. A lot of it grows in our grass, which you'll see in a minute, and it's just, to me, it's annoying. But my husband does like this tree that we have, that we're keeping, and he does harvest the leaves. He does use them, so because they serve a purpose, it's not just for looks. We've decided that we're keeping the big tree, but this other one, I felt like, okay, we don't need two of them, so we are removing the baby here. So let's talk a little bit about the Laurel Bay leaf trees. To me, they are really low maintenance as far as how to care for it. Our soil is very clay soil, and it grows really easy, very quickly in our yard. We water it moderately, kind of whatever the sprinklers give it as far as water, and it has grown quite big in a short period of time. Temperature, it is in full sun. It does like to have full sun, about at least 6 hours of full sun. We never fertilize it. We do prune it. And if you want to use this to propagate, it can propagate. But frankly, I don't think you need to, because the seeds they will grow. That's enough. And as I mentioned before, we use the leaves for cooking. It is great in soups, stews, sauces. You can have it as seasonings for pastas, pizza, different things like that. It also has some medicinal uses. Primarily, one of the uses would be to treating digestive disorders, infections. Some people use it for pain remedies. And it also can be used for flu, bronchitis. So there are different medicinal uses for it. I should say, which we don't really use it for that. We use it just primarily for culinary. But I'll let you guys do your research if you want to use it for medicinal uses as well. One thing to note about the Laurel Bay leaf tree is that it does get this, like, it's called white scale. It is an insect. It's not nice. It's not a friend, it's a foe. And you want to get rid of it if you do see it on your tree. And it is out. I am so excited to finally get this tree out. I can't wait to plant it with some flowers. And that's it for today. So I hope you like this video, and happy gardening.